So this is a drawing I work on each week during my residency, and what it is a drawing of the building site, the Exhibition Road building site, and it's trying to kind of capture the sort of performance of all the guys creating the building. So I take this onto the site, I work from windows, I change my vantage point quite a lot, and I try and look for kind of the sort of repetition, rituals, and patterns that kind of are taking place within that environment. And one of the guys I've always liked drawing is this guy here, who's in the process of performing something called the slump test. So every time a concrete wagon comes on site, it rolls down into the site, a guy stands at the back of it with a bucket, fills the bucket. It's to test its kind of workability, whether it's too wet or too dry. So drawing him over and over again made me think of I'll go and talk to him. I asked if I could have the concrete because it just gets skipped, so it doesn't go into being a kind of structural part of the V&A like everything else that was in the back of that wagon. So I take it off-site into my studio here, and I've been experimenting by kind of pouring it into all sorts of things. But what I've liked doing the most is making these kind of concrete snowballs. You just use quite a small amount of concrete and making something which is basically mobile, so it moves, which is unlike what concrete usually does. And then to also shape something with your hands, because that concrete doesn't usually take that form. It's given a form by a mould or something else. Then I have this ramp in the studio, so I'd roll the balls down the ramp, which I quite like doing, towards a kind of target, so kind of created this kind of bowling game. Today I'm inviting staff from the V&A into my studio here to have a tryout at a bowling game which I have devised to be played on the Exhibition Road building site. So they're going to have a try at mastering the skills of this game, but they're also going to make their own concrete ball. So, but it's just like making a snowball. So I'll give you some gloves. They'll form this ball, which will be used in the actual real game, which will happen on Friday the 19th of December on the building site. And there'll be a contest to see who's the best bowlers in this kind of Christmas concrete sort of bowling challenge. So I'm looking for two teams, one group from the V&A staff and another group from the builders.
Is that bigger than the rest?
It's going to need a special bag.
It's like an Atlas stone, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to be
Put a little drink cabinet inside. So it's a chance for the two sets of people to meet because they don't really cross over that much. So it's an event to kind of create a meeting between the two people with an element of competition and Christmas cheer, hopefully.
Yeah, I love it.
So today is the last day of work for both the staff of the V&A and the people working on the building site that's shutting down for Christmas. The main contractor, Waits, have very kindly agreed to close the site for a period of time while we bring everyone from the V&A, the staff team and the builders team together to have this bowling competition. They've both made their own balls in preparation for the game. They've both had a practice as well, but today is the first time that they actually meet each other face to face and they do battle. One person from each team will step forward and they'll be against each other in little pairs. And the target with their ball, they've got to roll it down the ramp and they've got to get it into a bucket.
Good luck.
if you've got just a few short minutes more to kind of hang around, I'm going to turn these into medals for the victorious team. If the V&A team could line up.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, well done. I knew you'd come out on top.